Juliet's 30-day Jumpstart to Living Fit. We're on day 21 of the challenge. We've been working so hard this week that today we're just going to stretch it all out and be kind to our body. So we're going to do a little bit of warm up and take it into some stretching. At the end of the stretching, I'm going to show you guys how I make a little energy snack that keeps me, it's like a quick snack that I eat throughout the week and also helps me with my sweet tooth. We're going to make some energy bites at the end of the video if you want to stay on and see how I do that. And let's get started. All right, so we're just going to start with some torso twists. So you're going to bend your arms, rotate your hips side to side. So you're pivoting on that outside foot. There you go. And now I want you to take one arm and extend it all the way out across your body. It's like those walls are closing in on you, and you're going to push them back. Good. Straight across your chest. Full extension of those arms. Now taking the arms up and over. So one hand on your hips, one hand all the way up and over to the other side. Tap those toes out. Keep those shoulders and hips square. Nice, couple more each way. All right, now on this last one, you're going to reach over, grab your wrist with the opposite hand, and pull. So you should feel that stretch going all the way down your side. And exhale out. We're going to hold these stretches for at least 15 seconds. You can place your heel on the floor as you do it. Focusing on our breathing. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now our positive affirmation for today is, I love and accept myself for who I am. And so as we're doing these stretches, we're going to switch, go the other way. As we do these stretches today, I want you to say that to yourself over and over and again. I love and accept myself for who I am. I think we're all so hard on ourselves. We're our worst critics. We want to get in that positive mindset and know that we're all beautiful inside and out, just the way we are, and that no one's perfect. We're doing the best that we can. All right, now we're going to release it. Now, I want you to give me some, these are called huggers. So you open and stretch your chest out, and then you give yourself a big hug because you love and accept yourself for who you are. Now switch it up. So you got your right arm on top, left arm on top. Okay, we're going to do 4 more, and then we're going to really stretch it out. Nice. Take both arms behind. Find your thumb. You're going to grab your thumb, pull, lift your chest up, and look straight out in front of you. Breathing in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Nice good stretch in your chest and your shoulders. As you're doing this, just focus on one thing that you love about yourself. Let's not dwell on the things that we don't love and that we want to improve. Let's right now focus on the things that we love about ourselves. All right. Now we're going to lift those knees up. One knee at a time. Interlock your fingers. You're going to tap those knees as you lift. Tuck your pelvis in. Tighten your abs. Yes, we're going to get the blood flowing a little bit here before we stretch. What's the one thing that you love about yourself? What's the one thing you've accepted about yourself? So instead of focusing on all the things we don't love about ourselves and all the things that we want to change about ourselves, we focus on the positive things. Now that doesn't mean that we can't work hard to reach our goals, but just try and stay in that positive mindset. All right, so now we're going to take that right knee up. We're going to balance on the left leg. Pull that knee in towards you. And if you have a hard time balancing, take those shoes off, take your socks off, and just dig your heel into the floor like the roots of a tree. Pull that knee in and all the way up. Stretch out your quad. Breathe through it. Looking straight out with a nice proud chest. All right, inhale up. Exhale, switch. Other side. Balance on that right leg. Grab the left leg. Pull it in as tight as you can. Push that heel into the floor. Keep your chest up high. Good job, and release. All right, so we're going to go into some hammer curls. We're going to get those heels up as high as we can. Try and get those heels all the way up to your glutes. Warm up those hamstrings before we stretch them out. Yes, nice. All right, got 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good job. All right, you're going to balance on your left leg. Grab your right foot. Put your toes in the palm of your hand. Grab your heels. Bring them all the way up to your glutes. You want your knee going straight down to the floor. Once again, pressing that left heel all the way down, grounded into the floor, and using your core to balance. Nice proud chest. Breathe through it. Holding this stretch for at least 20 seconds. Try to get the heel all the way up to the glute. And if you feel comfortable, you can grab your toes with both hands. Good job. And release. All right, didn't that feel good? We're going to do the same thing other side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Balancing on the right foot. Grabbing the left. Putting the toes in the palms of your hand. Knees straight down to the floor. Keeping your core engaged. Using it to balance as you press that right heel down into the floor. All right, now if you're feeling comfortable, you're going to take both hands right behind, grab those toes, and get a deeper stretch. All right, and release. All right, we're going to step and roll. Just tapping those toes right and left, big arm circles forward. Get those shoulders nice and warm. All right, and then take it back. Big circles. Try and maintain your posture the whole time. Nice, and we're going to take that right arm across. Pull it in. Feel that stretch in your shoulder. Oh, this feels amazing. We did lots of shoulders this week. Your shoulder's happy right now. She or he is like, thank you so much. I needed this. I'm telling you, your body's going to thank you at the end of this. All right, inhale up. Exhale, switch. That left arm across. Pull it in all the way. Keep those knees soft. Try not to lock out your joints here on the knees. All right, and release. So we're going to go into some side lunges. So spread your feet apart, shoulder width apart. You're going to put your hands on your hips. We're going to bend our right leg, keep our left leg straight. Now as you do this, I want you to push your right glute all the way back, and you're going to lift your toes up. So it's a lunge and a lift. Weight is in my right heel as I push my right glute back. One more. Ooh, feel that stretch in the inner thigh. All right, same thing, other side. Weight in your left heel. Push your left glute back. You're lifting those toes up off the floor. You're getting the stretch right on those inner legs. One more, and then we're going to go side to side. All right, ready? We lunge, and we lift our toes. Keep it a neutral spine. Now, if you want a deeper stretch, you're going to fold and get those fingertips down to the floor. Doesn't that feel awesome? Oh, thank you. Did you hear your body say thank you? Yes. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Nice. All right, bring it up. So keeping those feet wide, we're going to inhale up, exhale and waterfall down. Fingertips to the ground. And repeat. Inhale up, waterfall down. Inhale up, waterfall down. Soft knees, legs straight. Try and get the waterfall to hit the floor. Keep your back in a neutral position. Fold from your waist. One more, then we're going to hold it down. Fingertips on your mat, palms on your mat, or elbows, however flexible you are. Folding it forward, hold it here. Now, if you have your shoes off like me, you can interlock your fingers, your 2 fingers in between your toes, and get deeper into that stretch. Close your eyes and say, I love and accept myself for who I am. One more deep breath in, let it out, and come all the way back up to the top. Inhale and exhale. Nice job. All right, we're gonna go into some front lunges. So you wanna keep it all nice and square. Shoulders, hips, knees, and toes. We're gonna lunge forward with the right. As we lunge forward with our right, we're gonna bring our right hand up to the ceiling and left hand down to the floor. So it's a lunge with a reach. You're gonna twist. And you're gonna stay on that right side the whole time. Lunge, twist, press off. So you're keeping it nice and square. Knees stacked over your ankles. As you twist up to the ceiling, you're gonna look up at those fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, pushing off those heels. One more. Now hold it down. Okay, try and lengthen that stance. Get your left hand all the way down into the floor as far as you can. Reaching that right arm up, twist, hold. All right, guys, we're gonna frame that front foot. We're gonna bend that back leg, dip it to the floor, and lift. Bend and lift. Now, if you need to modify, you can do it here with your hands on top of your quad. Otherwise, you're all the way down and up. Stretching out those muscles. Feel those legs in action right here. 4, 3, 2. All right, bring that knee down. Bring both hands to the inside of your foot. If you're more flexible, you can bring your elbow all the way down to the ground. Just make sure your knee's not going past your toes. Hold it. So we're opening up the hips here. Feel that stretch in your hips, your glutes, hamstrings, quads. Keep your neck in line with your spine and breathe. All right, bring both knees in together, spread them apart just a little bit, and we're going to push back into a child's pose and come up into tabletop. Push back. You want to bring your hips all the way down to your heels, and then come back into tabletop. Knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. Fan out those fingers. When you go into that child's pose, try and get your forehead all the way down to your mat. Breathe through it. 4, 3, good. Your body's saying thank you. This last one, hold it back. Sink it down. Crawl those hands out further. Hold. All right, take one more deep breath in. Exhale out. Tuck those toes under. Crawl those fingertips back. Slowly roll it on up. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So left leg lunge, square it all up. Remember, when you bring your left foot forward, your right hand goes down, folding flat back, left hand goes up. Push off with the heel and repeat. So I find that doing this without my shoes on helps me balance a little bit better. And remember your modification. You can be here, hand on the quad. You don't have to go all the way down. If you want more, you're hitting the floor. Looking up at those fingertips, full twist here. Last one, hold. Try and make a big stance between the front and back foot. Look all the way over your shoulders, up at those fingertips. You can't get your palm to the ground. It's resting on your quad, driving that back heel into the floor. All right, we're going to bring both hands into the center. Drop that knee, flatten the back. Make sure your knee's not going past your front foot. Hold it here. Open up that hip. If you're more flexible, elbow comes all the way to the ground. Breathe through it. Close your eyes. I love myself. I'm treating myself with respect right now, stretching out my body. All right, one deep breath in. Exhale out into tabletop position. All right, we're going to tuck those toes under. We're going to go from downward dog to upward dog. All right, so tucking those toes under, push those hips up as high as you can, fan out those fingers. Good, and then swing up into upward dog. So if you need to, you can set your knees down. Otherwise, you're here and here. Knees off the floor. Push high onto those tippy toes. Frame your head with your arms. Then you lift your chest up high. Look straight out in front of you. Inhale and exhale. Breathing through that flow. The higher you push those hips, the more you feel that stretch. Hold it here. and push it up. So we're going to do what's called the downward dog walk. We're going to walk the dog. We're going to bend the right leg and the left leg and get a real good deep stretch in the hamstrings and calves. So you want to try and drive those heels down to the floor, but don't let them touch. Oh, doesn't that feel awesome? There we go. Yes. Being kind to those calves right now. All right. Push up higher into that downward dog. Enjoy that stretch right here. Close your eyes and breathe. All right, we're going to crawl back to our toes. Hold it in the center. And remember, I love myself. I accept myself for who I am. I'm beautiful inside and out. I am not perfect, but I'm making progress. And I will reach my goals because I'm motivated and I never give up on myself. What does that feel like? To love yourself, to know that you're not perfect, to know that you can do whatever you set your mind to if you say it with a positive attitude. You surround yourself with beautiful, positive people inside and out that will help you reach those goals, support you along the way, love you who you are. We are here for you. We love you. We want you to be successful. We're all in this together. You're doing the best you can. You are loved. All right, slowly lift it on up. We're going to inhale up. Exhale down. Well, hopefully you feel amazing. I know I feel so much better. I feel so much looser. All right, guys, if you want to stay on with me, I'm going to take you into my kitchen and show you how to make my protein balls. These are my favorite. They're my community's favorite. There's so many different recipes, but I'm going to share my favorite one with you today. Okay, so to make this recipe, you can write this down, or if you happen to have the ingredients, you can join me. To make this recipe, you're going to need some nuts. Now, if you're allergic to nuts, you don't have to use nuts. You can use seeds. So you're going to need about a cup of nuts or seeds. You can use your favorite kind of nut, or you can mix it up. I've got some fresh walnuts from my friend's farm, and I also have some cashews. So I'm going to blend them both together. Protein powder. You can use chocolate protein powder, vanilla protein powder. Highly recommend plant protein powder, and picking a high quality protein powder that's NSF certified or certified organic. I've also got some cocoa powder, so if you want to make chocolate instead of vanilla, you can add a tablespoon of, I have some organic certified cocoa powder here. And then honey. I buy local honey, raw honey, fresh from the farm. So honey, nuts or seeds, protein powder. If you want chocolate protein powder, add some cocoa powder. And that's it, you guys. A bonus is adding some chocolate chips to it or some dried cranberries or something, but you don't have to. And what I do is I put it all in a food processor, grind it up, mix it up, and make these gooey energy bites or protein balls if you're using a high quality protein powder. The other thing is parchment paper. So I'm gonna wash my hands. All that stretching, I wanna make sure my hands are nice and clean. So when I roll out these balls, I roll them on some parchment paper and I place them in the refrigerator for like an hour. I mean, in fact, backwards, back it up, back it up. I actually refrigerate it before I roll it into protein balls. So you refrigerate it for like 30 minutes because when it's warm, it's really sticky and it just gets all over your hands. So it's a good idea to let it chill for like 30 minutes in the fridge and then roll it out. And I roll it out on parchment paper. And then I just store it you can store it in a mason jar, you can store it in Tupperware, just a nice sealed container. And I keep it in the fridge and it lasts me like a good week, I would say, a good week. So, okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add the nuts or your seeds, whatever you wanna use. Now I'm gonna make a big batch. So I'm gonna do 1 cup of my walnuts. Now you don't have to chop them up, just throw them in there whole. I like these because these haven't been roasted. There's no salt on them. So raw and in the most natural form is going to be the healthiest. And then my cashews. So find your favorite nut. What is it? Sometimes I'll buy a bag of or a bin of mixed nuts. I like to do mixed nuts too, so you get a whole variety. Okay, so you got your nuts. The next thing I add is my protein powder. Hit me up if you want to know what brand I use. I love this brand because, like I said, it's NSF certified, it's made with integrity, and it's backed by tons of clinical scientific research proving the effects it has on the body. So can't get better than that. It's been used on cancer patients to help them heal. So I know it's a really safe protein powder. And it's plant protein powder. Big fan of plants. The more plants we eat, the better our immunity, the less inflammation we have in our body. All right, so I got my I'm adding a scoop of my cocoa powder. So I did 1 cup of nuts. I did 1 scoop of protein powder and 1 spoonful or scoop of cocoa. All right, now you need to add a wet ingredient. So I'm adding honey. If you don't have honey, you can use maple syrup, brown rice syrup. What else? What's another liquid sweetener? Now, I have to say, let me just tell you, I don't measure. I just kind of pour it in and eyeball it, but it's half a cup. So I'm just pouring it in here. And what I do is, if I don't eyeball it right, I'll add a tablespoon or 2 of water. So we're gonna put this lid on. You can do this. I mean, the best thing to use is a food processor. You got a Ninja. That's the best thing. All right, and so I'm gonna put it on crush. Now, eventually you want it to be in a nice doughy form, and I can see, nope, it's really, really, really dry. So I'm going to add the rest of this honey to it. And that's not enough. You can also add, like I said, just add like a spoonful of water. No, I'm just kidding. Spoonful of water. I like to use that instead of adding more sweetener, less calories. Scoop it in there. I know most people use a rubber spatula, but I'm different. All right. Let's see if that helps, and if not, I'll add some water to it. All right, crush, blend, go. There I go. All right, see the difference? Yeah, you can see the difference now, right? Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to show you how gooey it is. You can just eat it like this. You don't even have to roll it. It's like cookie dough. Like this, right? Yummy, yummy, yummy. So yummy. So what I do is I just take this whole thing, I stick it in my refrigerator, let it sit in there, chill for 30 minutes, and then I start rolling out the balls. We'd have to sample it though, right? Awesome. These are great for on-the-go snacks. Great for a replacement for those protein bars, candy bars. Whenever you're craving something sweet, this is my friend right here. You can even bake these into cookies. They make good cookies. Eat it raw. What else was I going to say? I don't know. It's just a really good, healthy, quick treat for that sweet tooth, or for, you need a boost of energy, and it's made with high quality ingredients. It's so much healthier than all the protein balls or bars that you buy at the grocery store. And what I do is I make these. I pick one day a week to do my food prep. So I usually make these on Sunday. And like I said, I store them in a Tupperware, keep them in the fridge all week long. This one recipe will make at least 12 to 15 balls, depending on how big you want them. And then if that's not enough, you can double up the recipe. All right, guys, try it. Tell me what you think. They are delicious. So I'm glad you guys joined me today. We will be back tomorrow morning for another regular workout, cardio, kickboxing, boom, boom, boom. So hopefully you'll join me tomorrow morning. Let's see, what time did I tell the group? Let me check, because I want to make sure I told you guys the right time. Oh, I don't think I posted the time. I'll have to check the group chat. I said, let's see. Sunday, this Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're going to be on at 8 a.m. It's Thanksgiving break this week. So Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll be on at 8 a.m. The rest of the days, 5:30 for our, Tuesday morning, I'll be on at 5:30. And then Thursday, we're doing a Thanksgiving workout in the park. Hopefully you'll be able to join me. I can find a hot spot in the park and do it. If not, I will record or I'll upload something for the rest of you guys. All right, bye. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you tomorrow.